Hi everybody, welcome. Rob here from Westmount Photography. So you're bringing your little girl in for a fairy session. So a couple tips and ideas and strategies for you to consider. First thing I always like to mention is you don't have to show up early. Sometimes people think if they show up early it's going to help. 5 minutes is okay, but we run these sessions every 30 minutes and we have a pretty good system going on. So if you do happen to show up early, you might just have to wait for our previous session to get through. So, and that's okay. But yeah, you don't really have to be here early, 5-2 or 5 minutes. We book these every 30 minutes apart. We have plenty of time to get all the pictures we need within that timeline. Usually I'll end up with about 50 to 70 images, very useful images. For you to choose from, so it's not a big deal insofar as the amount of time is concerned. So a couple of tips that I always like to remind parents and grandparents and whoever else is showing up. When you're here, especially if the child is a little bit shy, the worst thing to do is to sort of coach them or to give them instructions or to say things like listen to the man or listen to Rob. You don't have to do any of that. Totally 100% let it flow naturally. I'm really good with kids. I can get a pretty good read on them. If they're shy, if they're exceedingly shy, it's going to take a little more time. And it happens once in a while, not that often, but it does happen once in a while where if they're exceedingly shy and we get nothing, we have to rebook, cancel, or sometimes we just let them wait it out and we let the next session show up and they watch and makes them a little more comfortable. That happens occasionally, but not that often. So anyways, during the actual session itself, everybody's welcome to sit and watch. There's going to be seating for you to do that. I always again remind you that while I'm actually working and creating the images of your little girl or girls, don't say anything, don't coach. I mean, it's going to be tempting, you'll see. All parents they have a hard time with that sometimes. So once I get my posing going, it's quite amazing. The girls just love it. They love being dressed up as a fairy. They love playing the role. And by the time we're done the series of pictures, they're pretty much done. Boom, we're good to go. I have a fairy village, little fairy houses. I have a treat jar. And I have a box or a drawer full of toys, so I bribed them with all of those things, and that's all part of the experience. So yeah, you'll see what I mean when you're here. So the thing about the hair, we always encourage people to tie the hair back here, or if you don't, we have pins here and we'll pin it back a little bit if the hair tends to fall into the face, because a lot of these pictures are looking down-ish and easy to pin it back. Don't tie it back though, because I like the hair to frame the face. A lot of moms like to curl the hair or make it wavy and do what they need to do in order to make it that much prettier. So you can do a little bit of makeup, rouge, some sparkles, lipstick, lip gloss. All of that, I leave that 100% up to you if that's something that you want to add to the experience. Totally okay with that. So if you're bringing your boy in or brother or cousin, we have props. Boys love swords. They love dressing up as knights or hobbits. And sometimes they're very reluctant until I show them. They're like, oh yeah, that's cool. We don't go into like the Peter Pan thing or anything of that nature. We want it to be a little more, yeah, swords. Works like magic. So they're welcome to come. If you show up with several kids, sometimes 2-3 sisters, 2 sisters and a brother, cousins, friends, we welcome all of that. Just let us know in advance. Sometimes the moms dress up too, and they're like fairy godmother or grandmom too. They're all welcome. Just let us know in advance so that we're well prepared for you. So if you have any questions, let us know. Final thought, if you're thinking about getting a wall portrait, as is shown here, look at where you want to potentially put it. Family room, child's bedroom, living room. Take a picture with your cell phone and send it to us, so when we show you the actual proofs after the fairy session, we can show you exactly what it would look like on that particular wall. And also, final thought, during the actual proofing session, look at the images down below. You'll see the before and after. So the bulk of the work is done afterwards in Photoshop. So you got to keep that in mind. Make your decision based on expression, pose, all of that stuff. Okay, good luck. I'll see you on Fairy Day. Thank you.